Web 2.0 Summary. What is it? Traffic from Web 2.0 platforms such as Squidoo and Hub Pages. Why? It's a quick and easy site assembly benefit and has advantages of authority domains. How? Assembling sites from prefab modules plus original content, linking to similar sites, using tags. Pros. It's easy to build, self-contained, polished sites. Benefits of authority domain for quicker and easier ranking. Ability to leverage authority domain URLs for chosen keywords. The cons: you don't own the platform or site, subject to site and or account bans, limitations on links, commercial applications, etc. Though it is used very loosely now, the term Web 2.0 generally refers to websites and platforms comprised of user-generated content. Examples are social media and social bookmarking sites such as Dig, Reddit, MySpace, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as platforms such as Squidoo and Hub Pages. This section will deal with Web 2.0 platforms. A subsequent section, Social Media, will go over traffic from social media sites. You can use Web 2.0 platforms as a traffic generator, a target to send traffic to, or both. As a source of traffic to funnel to a different target site, you can best take advantage of them by making them mini-authority sites, adding quality content, and linking them to other related sites on the same platform. For instance, a Web 2.0 site designed around better diets can garner traffic by becoming an authority in the diet niche, and linking to other diet, health, and nutrition sites, etc. In fact, some Web 2.0 platforms allow you to add your site to groups, link wheels, or other internal communities of related sites. As an end goal, conversion target, these sites are best leveraged by getting them ranked for keywords relevant to their topic. Many of these Web 2.0 platforms have strong domain authority. We can take advantage of this by leveraging their domain authority to rank for keywords and phrases more quickly and easily than we can with a brand new site or domain. This is especially effective for specific keywords, since most of these platforms will append or include our title as part of the URL. This means that I can create a site such as squidoo.com/betterdiet or hubpages.com/hub/betterdiet and receive the domain authority ranking benefits for my chosen keywords, in this case, better diet. As with a regular website, strong Web 2.0 sites require strong content, but in addition to content, most of these platforms make extensive use of tags. These are essentially related keywords and phrases that help to define what the page is about. One key to effective Web 2.0 sites is to load them up with appropriate tags. We do this with keyword research, finding the highest search volume keywords that are relevant to our site. Social media marketing. Summary. What? Largest, fastest growing destinations. Social media sites and applications are becoming the dominant means of communications for certain population segments and purposes. Why? Essential for connecting to the younger generations, often the primary place where many people spend the majority of their time online. How? Creating Facebook pages, LinkedIn, and other profiles, and interacting via Twitter. Pros. Huge amount of traffic, often the primary and or the only avenue for communications to some segments. Cons. Less tolerant of traditional marketing, promotion, and commercial purposes. Requires learning new apps and platforms. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and the like have revolutionized how people communicate and interact. With more than 600 million users, nearly 1 out of 10 people on the entire planet, and still growing, more traffic flows through Facebook than any other website, and depending on your generation and location, you may be spending more time through communicating through social media than any other means. One key to social media marketing is to understand that it differs from more traditional communication methods. There's a stronger bias against overt advertising, promotion, and marketing. For example, few people are going to keep following you on Twitter if your tweets begin to feel like nothing more than advertisements or come-ons. In that regard, it helps to think of these channels as similar to the early days of email and cell phone messaging. You must generate interest or provide something of value and couch your messages in such a way that it doesn't feel like selling. Facebook. The main avenue for funneling traffic from Facebook are Facebook pages, or fan pages, and Facebook groups. While there are a number of differences between the two, one significant difference when it comes to traffic generation is that with pages, you are presenting to users, while groups allow for interaction between group members. The key to creating effective Facebook pages, and to a lesser extent groups, is to treat them like the professional face to your product, offer, target site, etc. You want to create a professional appearance, define and describe whatever that end goal conversion target is, and include a strong call to action that will promote a click-through. When you set up a page, you'll have the option of allowing people to write on your wall, essentially commenting on your page. This can create positive social interaction and gives your page a more dynamic feel, but it carries risks. If you open it up to comments, you must actively monitor each page. Not only might someone post less than positive comments, but there are people and apps that may spam your page. You can enhance your page by including your videos, your Twitter feed, etc. Similar to an opt-in page or a squeeze page, you can significantly boost the effectiveness of your page with a giveaway. However, you don't necessarily want to distract from your conversion goal. If your objective is to drive traffic to a site, a giveaway is going to lower your conversions. The popularity of your page is based on the number of likes that you get. As such, you want to encourage readers to click the like button. You can further leverage this by promoting your page and likes elsewhere, such as your Web 2.0 properties. Twitter. The Twitter microblogging services provides another good social media platform for generating traffic. The keys to using Twitter effectively are getting followers in the appropriate topic or niche, sending tweets of value with a call to action, and setting up your bio page properly. There are a number of applications available to automate the process of creating accounts, finding, following, and unfollowing users, but you can do this manually as well. You want to create an account for each niche or topic that you're targeting. Set up your bio page with pictures, and a brief intro and call to action for your target site. Now you can begin to find users and groups relevant to your niche using Twitter's search function. Following people or groups will get you followers in return. Every few days, you want to unfollow those who haven't begun following you in order to have more room. Do not overtweet. The quickest and easiest way to lose followers is to blast out too many tweets, especially obvious marketing or come-on tweets. Make sure you always have a reason to send a tweet. This might be a retweet of something you found interesting, some worthwhile feature, or benefit related to your conversion goal, etc. And while you want to avoid most types of automated tweets, there are various worthwhile plugins and apps that will send out tweets when you add new content to a blog, Web 2.0 site, submit an article, etc. A good way to generate interest is to ask questions. Remember that not only do you want to get click-throughs, but retain enough interest so that your tweets are looked at and you aren't unfollowed. Twitter is also ideal as a feeder for generating interest in other traffic generation efforts. For instance, you can call attention and funnel traffic to your blogs, videos, articles, etc. If you do this in a circumspect fashion, it can be extremely effective. For instance, rather than tweet about your new blog, promoting a diet offer with "Want to lose weight fast? Check out my new Better Weight Loss Diet blog." You might try something like, "Do you know why some diet plans work better for women than they do for men?" In some respects, your tweets should follow the same guidelines as for article marketing. It is all about the headline. You can also repurpose your content by tweeting the headlines of your articles, posts, etc. Maintain consistency without over-tweeting. Do not send more than 15 to 20 tweets per day. The most effective times for your call to action are early morning or late afternoon. It can be easy to forget that Facebook was not the first social media online community. Far from it. In fact, these communities predate the internet and were one of the driving forces behind online connectivity. There are many social media user communities besides Facebook that have millions of users. One of the biggest used to be MySpace. Before there was Facebook, there was MySpace. The best way to use MySpace, or any of the other online communities, is to treat it like a Facebook fan page. Include quality content, images, etc., along with strong calls to action for your links. Nostalgia note. Long before there was such a thing as the internet, people were connecting in online communities via dial-up modems exclusively. Back then, there was no such thing as broadband, and then the real momentous event occurred when the newer, faster modem was devised. Once upon a time, 9600 baud rate, or bits per second, was fast. Then came along the new high-speed 14,400 baud, and for those who could afford it, and had a landline phone service that could handle it, the online world rocketed forward. And after just a few short years, a blistering pace of innovation at the time, 56K modems became the standard. This was truly quote-unquote high speed, except it couldn't handle video, audio, or almost anything else real time. Back in the earliest modem days, the main online applications were BBSs, or bulletin board systems. With these, you could have your modem dial into a common computer running BBS software. Though rarely able to handle more than 4 to 16 users simultaneously, you could quote-unquote interact via posts, similar to today's forums. There were even big services, such as CompuServe and The Source, that could actually connect thousands of people together, providing you also paid the hourly service fees. StumbleUpon. StumbleUpon is a different sort of social media site, more along the lines of crowdsourcing than social networking. The basic premise is that sites are submitted to StumbleUpon by surfers. They also view sites by clicking on the SU button, which then send them to a site. The surfer votes the site thumbs up or thumbs down, causing two things to happen behind the scenes. The more you vote on sites that SU shows you, the more it refines its quote-unquote understanding of what you like, hence the more good sites it is likely to show you. Secondly, the more a site is voted up by surfers, the stronger its weighing, and more it will be shown to others. I should mention that stumbling can be thoroughly addictive. There are some amazing sites, pages, etc. on the web. If you take the time to fill out your profile with your interest and spend some time stumbling, viewing and voting on what you see, you very quickly start to get sent some truly amazing and outstanding web pages. You can very easily find yourself stumbling for hours. Alright, don't blame me, because you've been warned. As a traffic source, StumbleUpon works best for sites and pages that have good visual appeal, since a surfer can quickly vote down a site, or simply re-stumble. By adding the SU button to your web pages, you can encourage SU votes. The more votes a page gets, the more SU will present that page to others. If a page gets enough votes, it will be featured on their Buzz page, which can generate an avalanche of traffic. Make sure to set up an SU blog, which is really your profile, and include your link. You can also add reviews of other sites, images, etc.